Hello and welcome to Precious Memory Boxes Junk Journaling. And today we are going to be creating a masterboard with the Tea Party kit from Country Morning Creations on Instagram. And she has an Etsy shop, Country Morning Shop on Etsy, where you can get her printables. And what I did, I went ahead to help make it a little faster and pre-cut a lot of the strips and squares and different things out that we can glue on for our masterboard. And then I also cut out some of the ephemera. Let's see if I have a couple of the pages that I haven't completely cut up yet, so I'll show you a few of those. A lot of them though I have cut into, but there's some teacups, there's some girls. Cut some of these out, and then this is another page of teacups here, and then we have the cover page for the July planner kit, and this is available on her shop. Like I said, go and check it out at Country Morning Shop on Etsy, and check out her Instagram at Country Morning Creations. All right, so I wanted to make some tags and maybe journaling cards, and I thought this would be a great kit to do it with. I love the colors. They're kind of soft pastels this month, and the theme again is Tea Party. So I thought it would just be fun to use these. So we're just going to start gluing on some of the pieces I've cut up, and you can use, I'm going to use glue stick, but you can use any type of glue you want. And just to show you real quick, I am using our Crafty Caddy from our shop, Precious Memory Boxes. And in the caddy, you can hold 2 4-ounce glues. So this is a 4 ounce of art glitter glue. And then I have room for a glue stick here. And then in this one, I've got glossy accents, but it will hold another 4 ounce bottle of glue. I think I have some Fabric Fix that's just the right size to go in here. It also holds my favorite Distress Oxides that I use most, a couple blender brushes, some of the other inks that I like to use, and then I've also got some scissors in here, some pins, a paintbrush, a silicone brush. So you can hold quite a few things in this Crafty Caddy. Go check it out at our shop at Precious Memory Boxes on Etsy, and it will be linked below if you want to check it out later. All right, so let's get our glue stick here, and we're going to start gluing. Masterboards are good for when you have lots of scraps, or you want to make different items to go along with your kit that, you know, you can have a variety of items. You can have journaling cards, you can have tags, you can make pockets out of these, whatever you want. I decided to use a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, craft cardstock, because I thought it went really well with the colors. So we've got roses here, but I'm going to try to kind of put these different places. Try not to be too, what's the word? You know, formal with them. We kind of want an organic look. This has some pretty roses on it, kind of in a mauve color. Let's see, let's use some of our smaller pieces here. Okay, we've got some blue polka dots, and let's see, we've got some teacups here. I'll move that over just a little bit. We'll put the teacups down here. I hope everyone's having a good day. Nice and bright and sunny here, and I hope all the storms have finally passed where you guys are at. We've had lots of pop-up storms, even had hail the other day, which is very unusual for us here. All right. Trying to be careful how I'm putting my glue on, because I may do a little stamping over this too, and so I don't want to get the stamps all gluey. All right, right, we'll leave a little space in there. Let's see, we've got some strips. Let's try to use some of those. I've got some long strips and I've got some short strips. So let's see. Let's maybe do this one over here. And we may end up cutting some of our bottom off. The paper I used was printed on 8.5 by 11, so the 12 by 12 is a little long for it. So we'll just see as we get done here. And the fun thing about Masterboards is if you start doing them and you don't like the product, don't like where it's going, you can always add more layers. You can paint over it with gesso, white gesso if you have it. Kind of mute it down a little bit if you don't, say yours is bright colors and you don't like the bright colors. So you just keep working with your Masterboard. Don't give up on it, because there's always a way to keep going till you like what you see. All right. Trying to stay in frame here, so hopefully I am. I'm trying to let some of that craft paper peek out between the different layers. Okay, let's see. We've got a short piece we could put here. What's everybody going to do for their weekend? I am going to do the normal things. Do a couple videos, hopefully, because that's really my only time I have to do them since I work full time. And then maybe probably do some housework. Do some laundry and dishes and different fun stuff like that. All right, let's get some more blue polka dots on here. And like I said, I like this kit because it is using kind of muted or light shades of pink and blue with a little pop of browns and like blueberry color in here. And I like that because it gives it kind of a vintage vibe. All right, let's see. What else? This one's kind of different looking. It's the bottom of the cupcakes, but I like that. There we go. We're going to put this across here. Said I'm trying not to be too uniform, but I can see I'm matching up all my lines, aren't I? Just something about that makes you want to match your lines. All right, let's see what other papers we have here. We've got some, maybe use this one over here. Yeah. With some sweet treats for your tea party. Summer tea party. Put that at a sideways angle there. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's find another longer strip we can put down here at the bottom. We've used those already. Let's see. Maybe we've got that one. Well, that one, but that's kind of close to the blue in that, so we really need something that kind of contrasts with it. I think I still like that. Even though we have it right there, I think I still like it down here at the bottom. Let's cover this. And then I'm trying to decide if we should do a little stamping first or if we should add some ephemera pieces. there we go. And let's see. I think we could still use something up here. Do that. There are, I believe, 5 different types of paper that go along with the planner kit. There's several pages of stickers and die cuts, as you can call them, to cut out, and planner girls. There's a sheet of planner girls, and then the front sheet has all your dates and the days of the week and the month that you're working on. So you can definitely use all of these. Let's add, thinking about adding a strip right here. Maybe right there. All right. And let's see, it's kind of going back and forth, so it's hard to tell if it's upside down or right side up, but we're going to go with that right there. All right, didn't get enough glue on my ends. Add a little more glue there. There we go. All right, let's start adding some ephemera pieces. Thinking about maybe adding one more strip right there. I think I will. Let's see, I've got a shorter one, but I need it to be thinner, so let's cut it down. I've got a big pair of scissors here. Let's make this thinner. This a little bit more. Perfect. All right. All right, there we go. All right, so here I've got some ephemera pieces cut out, and I'm using one of our ephemera boxes from Precious Memory Boxes to hold it in, a little desk caddy that you could use for anything you want to hold on your desk. But I like to use them often to hold the die cuts I'm working with. All right, let's just take some pieces out, lay them around, kind of figure out where we would like them to be, if we need them all. I'm really liking the realistic pictures here, the photo type pictures. They're really pretty. What do you guys think? You like those? I think they really pop off the background. There we go. Maybe one more there. Maybe move this one up a little bit and this one up a little bit. All right, I like those. Let's see, I've got a couple planner girls. I'm going to cut them out a little bit more. And then we have some of our die cut pieces. Now you can cut these a little closer if you want, or you can leave them with the border around them. Whatever you like. There we go. Might need to trim that one up a little bit. Here's some cupcakes. Those are cute. Let's see what else I got in here. Let's see, we got another cupcake we could put down here. Here's a macaroon. Here is like a tea cake. And we've got an eclair. another macaroon that we could use. Oops, I think I have that upside down. There we go. And let's see, a little blueberry. And let's see, where else could we use one? That one's kind of too close in color. What if I bring that pink down here with the blue up there? It's kind of like a bluish green. We've got a chocolate one we could put right there. And then let's see, we could put our other little parfait up there. And we've got, do we need another one? Another cupcake? Actually, I think we have quite a bit there. So let's start gluing these down, and we'll do a little bit at a time. If I take them all off there, I'll never remember where they went. Excuse my hands if you can see all the stain I have on them. I was staining this morning. Oops. And I never remember to put gloves on like I should. Okay. What did I do with my little piece? There it is. I want it up there. I'll glue this down first. There we go. So how many of you like to make masterboards? And what kind of things do you like to make out of your masterboards? I'm sure there's some items I'm forgetting that we could make out of them. Okay, I'm going to put the macaroon there. All right, let's glue this down here. All right. Hope everyone had a nice 4th of July. I did. Just enjoyed some extra time off work. We didn't go anywhere, but I enjoyed the extra day off of work. Oops. Now you could also ink these up if you wanted a little more dramatic or look, or wanted them to stand out more. You could ink up your little ephemera pieces here, but I'll probably ink them up when I go to put them in a journal, but I wanted to keep them, I got that piece kind of crooked. I wanted to keep them just clean and just light and airy. All right. I wonder if I'll put the macaroon on this side, maybe. Add a little bit to this side. These teacups are so pretty. All right. We are moving right along here, aren't we? Now, like I said, you could stamp on top of these. Trying to decide if the stamps I have in here with me would look good. There's some number and postal type stamps. I'm not sure if those would look good, but we could maybe do some of the numbers. You can always take a little bit of, if some of your corners want to stick up, just take a little bit of your liquid glue and add to those corners. Another little blue macaroon. Getting my hands a little sticky. Everything's wanting to stick to me. Really liking how this masterboard is coming out. Let's put our tea kettle on. Oops. And then we're going to cut out at least one, maybe two of our planner girls and add. I could have cut that teapot out a little bit more, but sometimes it's, unless you use a Cricut or a scan and cut, it's hard to get in between all those little spaces. There we go. All right, let's cut out one of our planner girls here. Try to get her a little closer trimmed up. You can also print all these out on sticker paper and use them in your planner or journals. I just did them on plain paper this time because I knew I was going to be cutting them out and gluing them down. I like to sometimes leave a little bit of a white border. Oops, I almost clipped a little too close there. All right, where do we want to put our planner girl? I think she needs to sit on a macaroon. What do you ladies think? Now, generally, when you cut a masterboard up, you cut it blindly. That's part of the fun, to see where all your, pieces end up. So that might be a little bit of the fun. We need something down here. Let's see. Something small. I got a piece of that teacup paper there, but I think that'll be all right. All right. Go, and my corners up a little there. So we can get that glued down. All right, there's our masterboard. Now what we're going to do is give that a few minutes to dry, and I will come back and we will decide if we want to stamp a little bit, and then we will cut it up into different tags and journaling cards. So give me just a moment and I'll be right back. We are now going to cut up our masterboard, and I decided not to stamp on it because I think it's pretty like it is. So normally you would cut this blindly, and I do think I'll take it and cut it in half. The only part I should have probably put the planner girl on afterwards, but I will kind of watch that because I don't want to cut the planner girl in half. So let me open this up. And since this is a 12 by 12, we will just turn it over and cut it in half. Hopefully I'm staying in frame for you guys. And let's see where our planner girl is, if I can see her. Yep, I think she's good. All right. I'm right on the 6, so let's cut that in half and see what we've got here. There we go. All right, so let's work on this side first. I need some tags and some journaling cards. So usually tags are about 2 to 3 inches wide. So we're going to go with 3 by 6. So again, I'm cutting this straight in half. And then we will do these at a 6. And this should give us 4 tags altogether. All right. Now I'm going to round the bottom of them with my large rounder. And then we will attempt to cut the top. I am not the best at doing, should have brought a tag in here with me. And I may check and see if I have a pre-cut tag already. Let's cut this one in half. See, and I love those. Let's round the bottom. I think it just gives them a more finished and refined look. You know, and tags do not have to have the, you know, short tops up here. You can do them rounded. So we can just go ahead and round these, and then I can put a ribbon punch in them later. Sorry, I think I'm out of screen there. Sorry about that. There we go. Got a lot of paper on there, so the punch is kind of fighting me a little. Got some thick cardstock and then a couple layers of paper. All right. Yeah. And if you have one of the, I call them a ribbon punch, but the ones that make the little ovals, you can put those in there. Tie in some string or ribbon or crinkled bias tape or some sari silk, whatever you want to use in there to add a little decoration to it. So there we got 4, let's see, 4 tags out of that. Wonderful. And now out of this side, which I will have to maybe make various sizes, we will make some journaling cards. And since we used craft paper, we already have a surface they can write on, or you could add some tea stain dyed paper if you want to this, but it's not necessary. All right, so let's do some like index size calling cards. Let's see if that'll work. We might not be able to do it with all of it, but what I'm thinking is like 2 inches. Trying to think how I need to put this on here. We need to go this direction. Is that right? Yeah. So we're going to do, no, let's do 3. I want them to be index card size. So there's 1. And we're going to round the corners on these also. So perfect size to journal on. We'll do 1 more of those and then we'll try something different at the bottom. So we're going to go to a 3. Oh, this is, the glue is kind of didn't stick on this one, so let's add a little wet glue to this. There we go. Now that'll stay down for us. All right, let's round the corners. Oh, I cut a little bit of something off there. What was that? Cut a little bit of just this. I forgot what I cut off there. Not sure, but I think I'm just going to pull that little piece off there. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. Now, let's do this direction, and we'll have 2 tall ones. And now we've still got our girl on there. It looks like we need to add something down here, which we can always go back and do. You can add some tags, some labels. And I'm really just loving the rounded look, so I'm gonna go with that. These almost look like we could use them as more tags, but I'm thinking of using them as journaling spots. All right, let me move that and move all this little extra paper over, and we'll lay out what we made. So we have some journaling cards, tall ones, and some side cut ones. Oops, I got that upside down. There we go. Again, they could be tags. I made them big enough that they could all be tags, or they could all be journaling cards, either way you want to do it. And then these were the tags we made. And I think those came out really cute. So I hope you guys will give this a try with your scraps or with your kits that you want to make pieces to add to them to go along with your journals. Just make a masterboard and cut different sizes, different lengths, and just add them to your journals. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to check out the links below if you like this kit from Country Morning Creations. You can check out the links below. And also, don't forget to visit our shop, Precious Memory Boxes, and check out the boxes we have available there. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.